Hi, my name is Kaylin Thomas, and I'll be talking about social injustice. In this world of constant injustice, it is a little hard to narrow down the experience I have had and heard and faced myself. Injustice is not just prevalent in America. People all around the world face injustice because of their religion, social class, sexuality, and even their gender. All things that as human beings we are incapable of controlling. One of the most common injustices in America is racism. According to CNN, 49% of Americans believe racism is a big problem in America. That's 4% higher than 20 years ago after the Million Man March in 1995. Everyone wants to be treated with the same amount of respect and equality as the person next to them. I ask myself, why can't we perform this simple task? Why can't you or I look at the person next to you and think they are just as equal as I am? My aunt attended a predominantly white elementary school and made up a small percentage of the African American students in which attended the school. Now you may be thinking, well, she probably faced many conflicts due to the color of her skin. However, she enjoyed her years in elementary school. She had many friends and did well within the classroom. In fact, her best friend Julia was white. Before I continue, I want you to think about the relationship you share with your best friend now and the relationship you share with your best friend then. Now, Julia decided to have a birthday party in her final years of elementary school. Her and my aunt discussed the details and the theme together as if they were having it together. Julia passed out invitations to everyone except a few of their classmates, including my aunt. When my aunt asked why didn't she receive any of the invitations, Julia replied simply by saying that her grandmother did not want any black people at her house. Now imagine at this age how it must have felt to not being invited to your own best friend birthday party. My aunt was hurt and confused as any child would have been. Not only did my aunt face racism at such a young age, but her best friend Julia began to learn to look and treat others differently. In the words of the late great Nelson Mandela, no one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin, or his background, or his religion. People must learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. For love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite. In other words, racism is not innate, even though it may seem as though it runs through the veins of those who personify it. Therefore, it is my job as a conscious black woman to reverse the stigma that has been implemented in much of the youth. Therefore, decreasing the amount of injustice in this world and increasing more equality.